How much do you love your dog? Everyone loves puppies, right? I mean, who doesn't want a puppy right now to cuddle with? I think dog lovers alike can agree that we would do pretty much just about anything for the well-being of our dog. Something that is not commonly discussed is overbreeding. What is overbreeding, you might ask? Overbreeding is to breed in excess. It has been a pretty common theme nowadays due to the desire for a perfect puppy and pandemic puppies. When surveyed, shockingly, most dog owners were unaware of the overbreeding taking place. They were more concerned with the aesthetics of the dog versus the overall health and well-being. This information was provided by the Veterinary Record. These next couple photos show how breeds have changed over time in shape. These shapes are often unhealthy and not what the breed was intended to look like. As you can see, these animals are thickening as a result of overbreeding. This dog's head shape has completely changed over time. These upcoming photos are showing what has happened to dogs and the deformities that have been caused by overbreeding. These are pretty gruesome to look at. Another study done by the Veterinary Record set out to show the negative effects of overbreeding in the United Kingdom on the English Springer Spaniel. The results were devastating. This next photo shows an English Springer Spaniel that has been affected by overbreeding. Their research found that the setters were experiencing severe jaundice and vomiting. These symptoms were significantly reducing the lifespan of the setter. These next photos will show some brachycephalics. This syndrome is fatal. These dogs have fainting cells, inflammation of other parts of the airway, heart problems. They have breathing problems, significantly more pronounced breathing noises. They have issues cooling with their body, and they tire very easily, and many more problems. You need to remember that although those French bulldogs are adorable, the breed is predisposed to respiratory disease, eye disease, spinal disease, heat stroke, and pneumonia. This information was found in Come for the Looks, Stay for the Personality. This graphic shows the stenosis that these dogs with flattened faces are facing. They can barely get any air out of those noses. Take a moment to think about our nostrils and what they look like and compare it to these nostrils of these dogs. These next two diagrams show the behind the scenes of that flat face that everybody loves. Another topic being discussed is AMR. AMR stands for antimicrobial resistance. AMR has surfaced as a result of the conditions where the breeding is taking place. It is crucial that these conditions be improved. Resistance begins when antibiotics are given to animals or people in the community. Resistance may develop after given. Resistant bacteria spread to humans and other animals through poorly prepared food, close proximity, and poor hygiene. It also spreads to other people through poor hygiene and close proximity. Resistant bacteria spread to the environment and the food through water contaminated by feces or through wildlife. This bacteria also spreads through the environment, water, soil, and air. Antibiotic resistance occurs when bacteria changes to protect themselves from an antibiotic. The more we use antibiotics, the more chance bacteria have to come resistance to them. The next couple images will highlight the places that AMR is occurring. It's mainly puppy mills, so these photos may be disturbing. Here are some ways that we can stop puppy mills. Question the breeders. Urge pet stores to support shelters and rescues instead of dollar signs. Educate. Share awareness. Talk to legislators and local authorities to strengthen laws and penalties against puppy mills. Inspect breeders thoroughly and report them if they raise red flags. Organize adoptions to decrease the puppy mill demand. Do not support pet stores that support them. Together, we can do this for the dogs. Before you go to the pet store to pick out your perfectly groomed dog, make sure to research and consider if that puppy is coming from a well-maintained breeder who is transparent. The results can be deadly if you don't. Remember that future generations will be hard if this overbreeding continues. We must interfere now if we want purebreds in the future.